everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's pick a card reading, our topic is a surprise that will change everything for the better. Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps below, which will take you to your reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked below. Please remember that is the only way to book any of my services with me. If anyone ever reaches out to you, please know that that is not me. Okay. A surprise that will change everything for the better. Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Pile number 1, you have straddling worlds, wandering between realms, and it's number 52. And you have the ocean Jasper crystal. Pile number 2, you have Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Right Timing with number 23, and you have the Petrified Wood. Pile number 3, you have In the Hand, The Universe is Your Partner with number 31, and you have the Opalite. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards. If you're drawn to more than one card, that is perfectly fine. Okay, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the Ocean Jasper crystal, and your card is Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between Realms, and number 52. So this is interesting. I'm feeling here that you are in between things here. Like you still have one foot over here, but you have one foot going toward your future, okay? And there's something where you're there and either you're stuck or you're waiting for something, or you're just working on something, waiting for the right opportunity or the right time to take this foot and actually start really moving forward with something. And one thing that Spirit is saying is to keep working on whatever it is that you have started, okay? Spirit is telling me that something's going to happen that's going to allow you to move forward with whatever this is that you're going toward, okay? So keep going, keep practicing, keep perfecting, keep polishing, whatever it is that you're doing, by keeping, you know, the activity going, not only will that allow you an opportunity to perfect your ideas, your craft, whatever it is that you're thinking about, your plans even, right? It's also, so it's going to allow you to perfect things, it's going to allow you to brainstorm, but it's also going to raise your vibration, right? And keep that energy flowing so that you will be more of like a magnet for things that you need for this surprise that's going to happen, that's going to change everything for the better for you, okay? Also, there is something about you may need to release something that is not meant to go forward with you on this journey. And I feel that for some of you, that's exactly what this surprise will be, is that you'll kind of wake up one day and realize, it's time. It's time to, for some of you, leave this job and pursue this thing 100%. Some of you will wake up and realize, you know what, this relationship that I've been in that's been kind of keeping me back, holding me down. This needs to come to an end. And so for some of you, the surprise is going to be an idea that happens where it's like, okay, that's the key that I need to move forward. Others of you will have like a flash of inspiration, or you will figure out like the key that you need to move forward. And others of you, I see you will be meeting somebody. You will be in the right place at the right time. Things will kind of click together. Some of you will get an offer, right? Like a new job offer, something like that. It depends on, what your particular situation is. But yeah, everything's going to come together, and then everything is going to start changing for the better for you. Okay. What else do you have for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1. So we have prosperity and abundance. So this is what you're coming into, okay? And whatever the surprise is, it's going to change your finances, your emotional well-being. You're going to be reaching some kind of milestone or getting some sort of reward, or achieving some kind of goal that you've been working toward. Because what I'm seeing with this card is like, you look at all the beautiful flowers and the plants and everything is so lush here. And what I'm seeing in my mind, like before you saw all this, is that this person planted this whole garden. Okay, so this is a result of this person's hard work and effort. And so this surprise has something to do with something that you've been working on and finally getting that break. Okay, finally getting that breakthrough. Somebody noticing you. Getting a job offer, finally being able to move, something like that is going on. And also another thing that's very important is you see the fence back here. So Spirit wants me to let you know that you're very protected, okay? This idea that you have, this movement that you've been taking forward, it's very protected. And for some of you, it seems like things have stalled a little bit and you're kind of like, okay, I've got 1 foot over here and 1 foot here. And you're literally like straddling like, okay, when am I going to be able to move and actually, completely move into this other thing here? It's going to happen. Okay. And it's probably going to be quite surprising because for some of you, it could literally like happen overnight for you. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 1? I'm really being called, because I was called to this one first, and then this one, I was told to take out as well. So let's start with this one. What do we have here? So we have give love. So this makes a lot of sense because I feel like you're pursuing something that you have a lot of passion for. I feel like you've put in a lot of effort into this before you're getting any rewards back, which makes sense, right? With your card here where you're sitting in the garden, you have to put in so much work and effort and time and patience and attention into a garden before you see anything. Right? And so I feel like that's the same thing with you. You're very, very driven towards something, and soon you will have all the rewards from all of your hard work and your dedication. Okay. In the meantime, Spirit says, keep going. Things are starting to come together. And I feel these 2 people here are very symbolic of what I saw happening, where all of a sudden something's going to click together. All of a sudden the right person is going to notice you. All of a sudden the right answer to your plan, if you're writing up a plan for something, you're visualizing something, you're trying to manifest something, but something's missing, a piece is missing. That piece is going to materialize, whether that's some piece of information or somebody finally saying, yes, I'm on board with that, or, whatever it is, it's going to happen for you. Okay. Then we have, follow your dreams. I love this. I'm just soaking in the energy for a second. This is amazing. This is so amazing because I feel like you've started to follow your dreams. Look at this. It looks like there's runes or something down here. So I feel like you put a lot of thought into it. I feel like you've followed your intuition. Okay. And I feel like you're so close. Like you're so close to seeing results from all of this energy and effort that you've put into something, but it's not quite here yet. right? Pretty soon I'm feeling like something's shaking. So I'm feeling like something's getting closer and closer and closer to you. And it's going to surprise you one day because you're going to go to bed the night before, everything's just going along the way it was going. And then the next day, that thing that you're waiting for just appears. That thing that you're dreaming about, that thing that you're visualizing and you're manifesting, it's going to appear. Okay. And again, some of you will get to this point once you release something that you need to let go of, something that's holding you back, something that, like, I just saw like a string being wrapped around your foot. Because remember I said 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here, and it's like there's a string or something tying you here. And it's like you keep stretching and stretching and stretching and trying to get over here more, but your foot is still stuck here. And so I feel for some of you, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, ah, that's what's holding me back. And then you're going to get the scissors and cut it. Okay. So, yeah, something a little specific for some of you. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1. Okay. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Yeah. Believe that it's yours, okay? Believe that it's happening for you. Feel it, taste it, smell it, all of those things. You know it's going to happen for you. And what's so interesting about this card is look at this person here is right in between these 2 planets, okay? Your world is going to change. And I'm telling you, this card is like, remember how I said, keep practicing, keep polishing, keep perfecting, keep researching, whatever it is that you're doing, right? Because as you do that, you're raising your energy, okay? That energy that, creation is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the universe, okay, wondrous universe, is going to match that, is going to bring things towards you. As you're going toward things, the universe is helping bring things towards you and, help this whole plan fall into place for you. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 1? Okay. Ooh, miracles, expect the wonders to emerge. Wondrous universe, expect the wondrous to emerge. You're going to see synchronicities. Yes, you're going to see synchronicities. There's something, okay. What is it? Worlds, universe, miracles. What does that mean? Worlds, universe, miracles. Worlds are going to collide. Worlds are going to collide. That's what Spirit is trying to tell me. Worlds are going to collide. So that could literally mean you and someone else, especially with this card here. You and someone else could collide, okay? Meaning like a romantic partner, a business partner, an employer, someone who says something to you and you're like, that's the missing piece I've been trying to figure out. Something's going to collide, and it's going to be, I feel leading up to that, you're going to see more and more synchronicities. You're going to see numbers lining up, different things that have meaning to you. I just saw a coin in my mind. So finding coins or numbers, things like that. Okay. And it's like this tension is building and building and building, but it's like a positive tension. Okay. Where everything all of a sudden just appears right before you. And it's like, wait a minute, how did all of this happen? This is so amazing. And you're going to be like this for a minute, like, oh my gosh, everything is finally here. And then before you know it, you're going to be sitting here, sitting back, sipping on a relaxing beverage, whatever that is for you, and looking at how everything has just blossomed in your life. Okay, let's get your tarot cards. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1. Okay. I'm going to set these over here. This deck is a little bit big, but I love this deck. Okay. The Sun card is your very first tarot card. I love that for you. And look at how there's a garden here. Do you see that? There's like literally a garden right here. like on this fence or whatever it is. How synchronistic is that? I told you you're going to start to see synchronicities. So here's a fence. Remember I told you how protected you are with this card? Look at the fence here. And then you have the garden here and you have the garden here. Like this garden was so prominent to me. It stuck out so prominently to me. So you're growing something, and you know that excitement where if you've ever grown anything in a garden or you've planted something like in a pot inside your house and you're watering it, you're making sure it has sunlight, and then all of a sudden, right, you go to bed, and then the next day, all of a sudden you wake up, you go to check on it, on your plant, you know, inside the house or outside, and everything is starting to sprout. And it's so exciting and you're so happy and you want to tell somebody. That's the energy I'm getting with this card. You have great success that's coming in for you. Something so exciting. It's so exciting. And it's going to change everything. It's literally night and day. Okay, with the sun card, it's literally night and day. Like here, okay? This is nighttime, right? When you're following your dreams, expect the wonders to emerge. And then what happens? It's sun, right? The sunlight, daylight, and everything comes together for you. The Nine of Swords. Okay, you don't need to worry. You're protected, you're safe, you're being guided. Everything's gonna work out for you. Especially like with resources. So for some of you, that means finances. Some of you, that just means straight up money, finances. Maybe some of you have taken a leap of faith, and for some of you, maybe you quit your job and you're trying to get something started, and you're wondering like, okay, I don't have endless resources here. Is everything gonna fall into place? Yes. Okay. Others of you could be worried because you have 1 foot over here and 1 foot over here, and you're missing something. Right? It's like, I can't put my finger on it, but something's missing. Something hasn't clicked yet. Don't worry, because the more you worry, the more you're going to be missing what's missing. Okay, does that make sense? So just clear your mind, try to go with the flow, follow your dreams, okay, and everything will fall into place for you. The High Priestess I just told you something's missing. I just told you something's missing. And I said that earlier too. Some of you may be, trying to figure out like, how do I make this happen? Or I've gotten this far, but 1 foot is still stuck over here. What do I need to get things moving? Okay. So this is exactly why it's so important for you to clear your mind and don't be focused on, when are things going to come together? How is this going to work? What if it doesn't work? What if this? What if that? Try not to do that, because that's going to create, this fogginess in your mind where you're not able to really tap into your intuition. Okay. So you want to keep a clear mind. Okay. This is a journey that you're going on. Look at these stairs here. Okay. I feel that you're ascending somehow. You're raising your vibration. You're trying to better yourself. You're looking for your perfect match in something that matches your higher energy, your higher vibe. Okay, some of you may have gone through some kind of like transformative process where you've raised your vibration, you've raised your energy, okay, and because you've done that, the universe is bringing things into your life that match that higher vibration, right? And that is exactly why it's so important for you to keep your mind clear and try not to worry about how everything's going to fall into place, okay? So let's see what we have. The Page of Pentacles. I love this card. First of all, this is representing this new idea that you have, right? Look at how this cat is looking at this pentacle. Oh my gosh. And look at this salamander going up toward the cat in the pentacle. So the salamander can represent change, transformation, things like that, right? And so what I'm seeing here is, yes, right now you're straddling, from the past and the future, right? And you're like, okay, what do I do in the meantime? How do I get this to get going here? Look at how close it is to you. There is something so close to you. This is the surprise right here, because this cat is so focused on the pinnacle here. And look at how far this cat went up this mountain here, this hill. All that hard work, all that dedication, making sure that this idea has, sunlight. So it's nurturing this idea, taking care of this idea, making sure it's safe and protected. And this is your surprise right here. And see, this cat is so focused, which is great. The cat's not even seeing these flowers down here that have started to blossom and bloom. And I feel like what's coming out of this is the salamander. This is your surprise here, okay? This is that missing piece of information. This is the thing that's going to catapult you from an idea into great action, okay? It's so close. It's a piece of information. It's somebody saying something, somebody coming into your life. It's gathering information on your own, things clicking, like things coming together, the right people coming in at the right time. Something like that is going on with this salamander here. We have the Queen of Wands. So again, follow your dreams. Follow whatever this dream is. It doesn't matter what it is. With the pentacle here, it could certainly have something to do with career, job, moving somewhere, doing something where you feel it will bring you more safety and security in your life, right? Something like that, right? It could be a dream that you've always had, something that you've always wanted to do or accomplish. It could be something creative. Maybe some of you are artists or in the creative field somehow. Okay. Whatever it is, Spirit says that passion that you have, that drive that you have, that is going to get you noticed. Okay. Whatever it is, if you're looking for, your soulmate, your future spouse, this energy that you have, because I feel somehow you've up-leveled yourself. So if you've been working on yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, and you're looking for your romantic partner, that energy that you're carrying now is going to attract that person. If you're looking for the perfect job, or you're changing careers, you're starting your own business, that energy that you have is going to attract people into your life. The Tower card. This makes sense. So for some of you, this is representing something that is like a string that's attached to your foot. Remember, I mentioned that earlier, that you need to cut that off in order to fully move forward. In some of you, this is going to be the surprise, right? Because the Tower is a surprise moment. So some of you, let's say for instance let's say you're in a relationship or you're in a job that's, you realize that it's kind of holding you back from your true potential, but you're still holding on to it because you don't really cut ties that easily, whether it's a relationship or a job. What I'm seeing here is that something's going to happen where you're like, ew, I really don't like that. And then you're going to cut those ties. Okay. For others of you, this Tower card is inspiration, because if you notice, the Tower isn't damaged, the Tower isn't falling, and you see this kind of explosion of energy up here. For some of you, that's an idea that it's clicking into place. You're like, that's what I couldn't figure out before, and now I finally figured it out and everything's making sense. I just need to put this into place. And then you're off to the races, right? Others of you, you're meeting somebody. It's like you're gonna run into somebody, and it could be a chance meeting, it could be synchronistic, but everything starts to fall into place. This here is also representing your surprise. Remember the salamander, and then the Tower card is representing your surprise. Something, it's catapulting you into your future. And with this, it's cutting whatever was holding you back. Okay. It's cutting those ties, cutting that string, cutting that karmic relationship for some of you. Okay. And then Because look here, you see, this figure here has wings, okay? But one wing is purple and one wing is blue, and this person, or this angel, whatever you want to call it, is in between like these two worlds here, these two planets, just like we see here. You see the synchronicities. I didn't really catch that before. I saw it, but it didn't really like solidify in my mind until just now. Wondrous universe, there's two planets here and there's two here. You're right in the middle, okay? Everything's coming together for you. Okay. The Hermit, yeah, this makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so the Hermit, you've been straddling these two worlds, right? You've been stuck in place. Look at the Lantern, okay? Because you have the Tower card moment and things are making sense, the High Priestess, right? Things are coming together. You're getting that missing piece of information. You're meeting that missing person, the missing link. You're finding the right company, right? If you want to get a new job or you're starting a new career, you're finding the right company that has the right person at it who's going to notice you out of all of the other applicants, okay? The right people are going to see you shining. Everything's falling into place for you. So here with the Hermit card, this is number 9. So this means that you're coming out of the Hermit, right? And things are going to start shifting for you. It's really amazing. The energy, I can feel it building and building and building. And then all of a sudden it's this Tower moment where, you know, the Tower card, a lot of people are afraid of the Tower card, but especially in this reading, especially with this deck, this is a very, very positive. It's almost like enlightenment. You know, if you think of like the Hangman, you know, because this right here is making me think of like the halo of energy around the Hangman that we see, where it's like inspiration, it's like seeing things differently, getting a different perspective on things, being enlightened, right? And so that's with this Tower card, that's exactly why I'm seeing this as a positive Tower moment, okay? Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, everything's falling into place. Everything's balancing out. Anything that was lacking is, how do I say this? Anything that was lacking is being fulfilled, is being filled, is appearing for you, okay? You're finding like the winning formula. You're finding the right people. See how there's someone in the middle here? Again, see, there's so much with this card. It's like slowly coming through. But you see how there's someone in the middle and then there's two figures on the other side of this cat in the middle? Okay, just like the two planets here and the two planets here. So you're being given, the surprise is exactly the missing link for you to 100% move into this new chapter in your life, okay? So this could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing. Something's falling into line. You're in the right place at the right time. You hear the right thing at the right time. You read the right thing at the right time. And it allows you to not just follow your dreams, but to start living your dreams. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Absolutely. This is literally a continuation of what I was just saying. This missing link, right? It's allowing you to cut the string that kept you back here, and now you're moving forward. Do you see how we go from the High Priestess, where there was a waiting period here? You're trying to figure things out. Something's missing. Something hasn't come together yet. And then you get that information, the salamander reaches you, you have the Tower moment, and now you're confidently going forward. Nothing gets in the way of the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is a very, very powerful energy. Things are moving. And look at that. Look how you have follow your dreams. This person has the broomstick ready to go fly out the window. And then this person, there's movement here. So you see how there's movement, the two cards that are above and below the High Priestess, okay? It's happening for you, but it's going to happen at the right time. The High Priestess can indicate that there's a waiting period. Things need time to grow, just like your prosperity and abundance card here. So have patience, okay? Oh, that's interesting, because I was thinking, I kept getting 9 with the High Priestess, and then you have the 9 of Swords here, so I didn't even really put that together before. But, you know, as we're going through your reading, I'm seeing more and more synchronicities, so it could be something about 9 for you, okay? And the High Priestess, you know, a lot of times does show a waiting period for me anyway, and so it could be a little bit longer, right? It could be like 9 weeks. It could be 9 months. I don't think it's any longer than that. And for some of you, it could be 9 days. Some of you have already been waiting a long time. And so for some of you, it's 9 days. Okay. For some of you, it could even be 9 hours, because remember I said at some point in time, you're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up, and then everything changes that next day. The Four of Pentacles. Hold on tight to your dreams. Don't let anything distract you from your dreams and from where you're going. You're sitting on a treasure chest, okay? This idea that you have, whatever it is that you're looking for, what you're manifesting, what you're going toward, it's going to bring you so much joy, so much abundance, just like we have here, prosperity and abundance, okay? Abundance in finances, in emotional wealth, okay? All of these things, whatever it is that you're looking for is right here in this card. Look, you have these 4 big bags that are almost overflowing with whatever it is that you're going after, okay? So I feel like your dreams are literally in these bags here. The Eight of Swords, yeah, so this is exactly what's happening. You're going out of a time of feeling stuck, a period of time where you could see your dream, right? You could see it, you could almost touch it, but not quite. You know, you could almost grasp it, but it was just out of reach. That is coming to an end. So whatever was holding you back, whatever was keeping you stuck in one place, you're getting that information, you're seeing things clearly. That last little bit of information is clicking into place. And especially with the swords here, you're also getting the confidence to cut ties 100% with whatever was over here, okay? This could be a thought, this could be a person, this could be a place, this could be an idea, okay? You're finally cutting ties with that. Maybe you're cutting ties with the fear of, what if this doesn't work out, okay? And you're saying, no, it's gonna work out, and then it does work out because you put 100% faith into it, right? Maybe there was a person or a job that was holding you back. Maybe a place where you were living was holding you back. And you got enough savings so that you can finally move to this new location, or so that you can quit your job and look for a new job, or, you know, quit your job and pursue a passion that you have. Whatever it is, everything is really starting to come together for you. The Justice card, yes. So this is a continuation of what I was just saying, because with the Justice card, this can indicate that we're cutting away something that's been holding us back, okay? So again, you're seeing the balance here. You see the scales here, and then you have the scales and the Six of Pentacles. So you're gaining the information, you're gaining the knowledge, you're cutting away anything that doesn't suit you going forward, anything that was holding you back. You're listening to your intuition. Okay, I'm feeling a mix of intuition and intellect here, okay, because you have the owl and you have the scales here. So intuition, intellect kind of blending together. And there's also something here with the Justice card where you could be signing contracts, okay, so any kind of contract. This could be indicating that you're meeting your soulmate and this is the person that you're going to marry. This could indicate that you're, you know, signing your exit paperwork with a company, and you're going to be signing your employment contract with a new company. You could be signing a lease for your business. You found the perfect place you know, for your business, a studio, a building, whatever it is. You could be moving somewhere and you're buying a new home, you're signing a lease, whatever it is, this is solidifying that you have cut ties. And I just love this because here you're straddling two worlds, right? And we see that here, right? We saw that somewhere else, I think, didn't we? I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, oh, I think I'm thinking of, no, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Here, you're no longer in between. Here, you've accomplished, like you're on that other side now. So nothing's holding you back anymore. Okay. And you've taken those first few steps, and look at how this cat is sitting on this chair, ready for the next step, ready to take action in continuance of pursuing this dream that you have. And it's all because, so you got here because of this surprise that happened in the Tower card. Okay. So you have it here too with the Page of Pentacles. It's like something's coming in that's allowing everything to fall into place for you. And that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Petrified Wood, and your card is Fortune's Wheel, Luck, and Right Timing, and it's number 23. So the first thing that's really standing out to me here is this light that's coming through right here. And, you know, our topic is a surprise that will change everything for the better. I feel that this is your surprise right here. Okay. I feel that this is what you've been waiting for right here. Things are starting to change for you. Okay. There's something that you've been waiting for, something that you've been wanting to happen, something like an idea, and it's starting for you. Some of you might just kind of be going about life, not really thinking about one thing or another, and then something happens to change everything. Because the energy that I'm feeling is like you're going about life and you go into the convenience store because you need to pay for gas. Like, let's say you couldn't pay at the pump because it wasn't taking your credit card. So you go inside, you pay for gas, and you say, you know what, while I'm here, let me just get a lotto ticket. You get a lotto ticket, a lottery ticket, and then all of a sudden you win. Okay. It could be something like that for some of you. I feel most of you, you've been wanting change in your life, but for some of you, you're going about life and then something happens and it's like, well, I didn't even think about that before, but now that it's here, I love it. Okay, so something like that could be going on for a few of you. But so things are falling into place, okay? And what I'm seeing is that I'm feeling like true, honest intentions here, okay? And I'm feeling that you will be rewarded because you have like pure intentions with something, like you're putting your energy into something, you're trying to accomplish something, and it's good energy. Like you're not trying to cut corners with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's like you're putting effort and hard work and you know, really good positive energy into something, and so the universe is going to reward that. Okay, if you took shortcuts, I don't know that you would have this specific card, right? So things are going to be happening for you. Your hard work is going to be paying off. I also feel like you're going to be seeing synchronicities coming into your life, like chance meetings, numbers. And there is something about number 23 that's really calling my attention. So something could be happening for you in 23 days, 23 weeks, some of you 23 hours. I guess for some of you it could be 23 months, but I'm not really feeling that. Maybe that's like one or two of you where things are really taking a while to fall into place, and that's why it would be like a great surprise for you. But I'm really not feeling that, okay? There might be one or two of you, but it could be the 23rd of the month, Okay, it could be the 23rd hour. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, what else is happening? What else can you tell us for pile number 2? Affirmation for positive change. Look at that. I love that for you. So luck and right timing, right? And then positive change is on its way to you. I feel that, you know what I feel? I feel that your hard work is paying off, because look at how there's a change of clothes here. So there's a dress here, but this person here is more dressed for work, right? Or maybe not work, but to get things done. Like if you're gonna be in a boat, you might not be wearing a dress, right? And so it's like this person is dressed and ready to accomplish something, to take something on, waiting for guests to arrive or something like that with the boat here. But it's like this person is also ready for this change, has been working hard towards something, and is ready for this change, but at the same time, there's a surprise coming in. Okay, so I feel that a lot of you are like, for instance, it's like you're working towards something and you're just waiting for your big break. Okay, something like that. And it's coming in. It's just, for some of you, it seems like for some of you, you had to switch things. You had to change something. Like maybe change your direction or change something in the sense of, like maybe you were starting a business or something, for example, and you were going, and everything was lined up. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can't do it like this. I need to change these 2 little things here. And then you do that, and that could be the surprising thing that happens, where that clicks everything into place and then everything starts moving for you. Okay, what else can you tell us? I feel like this card wants to come out. Let's see. Give love. This is so funny. This card was in pile number 1 in the exact same spot. Things are coming together for you. The missing link that you've been waiting on. Okay, the luck and right timing, everything's coming together at the right time, the right place. I feel like you're being divinely guided to meet the right people. And also, another thing with this card is that you've been giving love to something, okay? You've been nurturing something, you've been caring for something, you've been doing things the right way, because there was something that I'm picking up, that there's true, honest intentions, like a pure heart, being dedicated to something that's in your heart. Something like that is coming through. It's like a very pure energy of like, yes, I want this, but it's coming from a good place. It's what you want is something that it's like, it's so positive and so, I don't know how else to explain it, but your true heart, your true intentions, your true, honest, hard work is going to be rewarded. And I feel that that's kind of what this surprise is. It's like you want this so bad, you could feel it, you could taste it, but it's not here yet. And so you're just like, okay, I know it's going to arrive, I know it's going to get here, but when? And then all of a sudden it's there. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing happening for you. It's like, well, I'm such a good person, and this idea, it's such a good idea. Why is nobody noticing it? Why is nobody noticing me? Like, what's going on here? It's going to happen. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? Okay. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. This is what I've been saying. You have such pure, honest intentions. So this could be a couple different things here. That you're motivated by your true heart. You're motivated by something that's in your heart, something that's going to bring you true, genuine happiness. Okay. And then another thing that I'm feeling here is, like, let's say if you're looking for a new job, okay? And for instance, you're going in for a job interview, and you know, the person who's interviewing you can feel your energy, can feel that you're a hard worker, that you're dedicated, that, you know, you're just a good person. Okay? People can feel that. People can feel your intentions, and people will be wanting to, you know, trust you. They will be, you know, wanting to believe in you. So, you know, it's like you could find, you know, a great employer, a great mentor. You could be finding the right person who is discovering a talent that you have and wants to nurture that and help you grow that and introduce you to the right people. Okay. Something like that's going on here. And for others of you, you're just, everything is falling into line because you're standing in the light of your truth and you're pursuing a passion that you have. You're, you know, maybe you're searching for your soulmate, for your future spouse, and this person is going to see you and recognize you and, you know, be drawn to you because you have that higher vibrating energy, you know, within your soul. You're a true, honest, really good person. And that is going to stand out. Your idea is that same thing. So if you're trying to launch something, it's the same thing. People are going to see that you have true, honest, good intentions with whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Answering the call, the time is now. And look at this. So there's a deer here. Can you see that deer? And so that's the surprise. Okay. That is literally the surprise. So you have the surprise here and you have the surprise here, where it's like you're opening the door. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were there, right? But you're answering the call. The time is now. You're moving forward with whatever this is. And the universe is answering the call as well. The universe is going to reward you with exactly what you need to continue on with this idea, this, you know, plan that you have, whatever it is that's going on here. And again, this could be representing if you're looking for your soulmate, you know, you open the door and poof, there's your soulmate. Like all of a sudden out of the blue, you know, things just kind of fall into place. So this can apply, you know, no matter what your situation is, because, you know, it's a general reading. So of course it's going to be more general than, you know, too specific. So this is your surprise here and here, and it's literally going to light up your life. Okay. Well, let's get into your tarot cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? Pile number 2. Okay. Let's set these here. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's action. Do you see this? There's movement, there's action. And oh, look at this. Do you see the wheel, if you will, with Fortune's wheel here? Do you see how this is lit up here? This is lit up. You're going from one side of your dream to the other side, where a little bit you have one foot out and one foot in the future, which is interesting because this is a little similar to how pile 1, remember pile 1's first card, it was, what was it called? I think it was Straddling Worlds. And this card is similar to what I was feeling there. And this was also in pile number 1. So if you're drawn to it, you can watch pile number 1. If not, obviously just watch this one. But yeah, there's movement forward, and there's quick movement forward. Once you open this door, once you see the deer, once you see the light here, things shift for you pretty quickly, okay? For some of you, what I just heard is that once you open that door, once you see that light, it could be 23 days from that point forward, where everything falls into place and then you're off to the races, okay? So it could be you open the door and then it's about 3 weeks, you know, 3 to 4 weeks after that, when you really, really start to see things take off with whatever this this is that you have going on here. The Two of Cups, yeah, exactly. Oh, and look how the Two of Cups is right below this Give Love card. So some of you, yeah, some of you are looking for your soulmate. Some of you are going to find your soulmate, okay? With the Two of Cups, things are coming together. That missing piece is coming into your life. Things are falling into place at the perfect timing also, because you know you have Give Love here and then you have the Two of Cups. So you're going to love what comes into your life, and what comes into your life is going to love you. This is a very mutual connection, okay? And this doesn't have to be with another person, okay? This could be, let's say you're trying to move somewhere and you haven't been able to do it yet. Things haven't clicked into place yet. Maybe you're looking for the right home, right? And you're like, well, I can't move until I find the right place to live in this new place. And then you find it, okay? And that could be the surprise that's going to change everything for the better, because you find it and then you're not stuck in between two worlds here. Okay, so it could be a thing, it could be a place, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be whatever it is. Things are coming together for you here and you're going to love it. It's going to be like just this amazing flow of energy where everything's so synergistic. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So what I heard with the Seven of Cups is the sky is the limit. I feel that you're going to have multiple options, okay, multiple options to choose from, but there's going to be one thing that really stands out. And somehow that's like the surprising thing, this thing that's really standing out to you. I'm also seeing here for some of you, like, let's say if you're applying for a job or you have some kind of talent or skill that you're trying to get noticed for, you are going to stand out more than anyone else. So if you're going to a job interview, let's say they're interviewing, you know, 4 people for this position, you're going to stand out. Okay, if you're going up for an audition, you're going to stand out. Okay. I'm also feeling here that, like, if you are looking for other people, okay, so let's say you run a business, you run a company, and you're trying to hire people, okay, there's one person who's going to really stand out for you. And this is someone who you can trust, someone that will trust you, and it will be like a mutually beneficial relationship that you will have. Okay, so lots of possibilities going on here, but those are just some examples that can, you know, you can kind of see metaphorically how it would relate to your situation. Ooh, I love this Eight of Cups. Okay, look at this card. This is so amazing. So the Eight of Cups, what's happening here and how it's connected to luck and right timing is amazing. So what I'm feeling here is that you felt like it was time to move on from something. Okay. And I feel that you didn't have all of the answers when you started to walk away from something. Okay. Which is interesting because you have discovering truth here. You stand in the light of truth, and we have somebody who's going somewhere here. Okay. Same thing here. Maybe this person decided to leave their old clothes here and take off and go somewhere new. Okay. Affirmation for positive change. And then here you have the ladybug, which is always positive, good luck, good fortune, right? So you're going into a place that's a little bit unknown. Okay. Something new. You're embracing change. And what's going to happen here is a surprise, because look, as this person goes forward, you can't quite see what's going on over here. It gets a little dark. And so I feel some of you took a chance on something and you're like, well, I hope this works. And you have like that true, honest intention and belief in the universe and believing in transformation and all that is positive and everything's going to fall into place for you. And Spirit is going to reward that. Okay. It's so exciting. The 10 of Cups. Now, wasn't I just saying that Spirit is going to reward you for taking that leap of faith, for going forward? And as I've been saying throughout this reading, you have an honest, true heart, and that is exactly what you're attracting into your life. Now, the surprise, like I said, could be coming in because it happens all of a sudden, right? It's something that happens unexpectedly. For some of you, you're not expecting this at all, and it just appears in your life, and you're saying, well, I wasn't expecting that, but now that it's here, I'm really grateful and happy. Okay, because we see here that you're walking away from something that wasn't working. Some of you have intentions to walk away from something and walk into something else. Like, let's say you left a job and you got a new job, right? And you're walking into this new job, not fully knowing exactly what's, you're hoping this is going to be good. It looks good. It feels good, but you don't see it yet, right? And so this is what you're walking into. This is what you can't see. Others of you may be walking away from a relationship that's not quite working out. Maybe, you've been trying to find your soulmate. You haven't found him yet. And so, you're leaving a relationship that it's just not what you're looking for. And you're single for a little while. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the surprise is that you meet your soulmate, your future spouse. Okay, so different scenarios for different people here, but what this means is that you're going to find emotional balance. You're going to be so happy. Like, it's literally like you're finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Yeah. So you searching and you compiling all of this, like, what I'm seeing here is you working so hard towards something, but you have these honest, true intentions. You're a good person. You have a good idea. You have a lot to offer. And it's like, it's just waiting to be discovered. Okay. And this waiting period is coming to an end. Okay. You're not going to be so weighed down by, having all of this to offer, right? Like, because what I'm seeing is that whatever you have to offer, it's going to be found, right? The right people are going to find it so that you can disperse this energy so that, you can get what it is that you want. So let's say that you've been polishing a skill that you have, and then you polished your resume and you're trying to get a new job. Okay. Someone's going to notice all of this, these beautiful things that you have here. And do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be rewarded for not giving up. You're going to be rewarded for you kept going when nobody was noticing you. Okay. And then all of a sudden, it's like the universe opens up for you and everybody's noticing you. The right person is seeing your true potential and everything starts to fall into place for you. So it won't always be as difficult as it is in the beginning. Okay. It's going to get so much easier for you, so much lighter. Everything's going to fall into place for you. And I feel that is, kind of what is surprising here, because you got so used to carrying this. You got so used to, well, I'm just going to keep practicing. I'm just going to keep putting myself out there. And then all of a sudden one day it hits and you're on your way to success. We have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, this is an interesting Page of Swords. So first of all, you're graduating from one side to the other, kind of like how this is below the Knight of Wands here, and how you were kind of stuck in between the old and the new for a little while, right? Kind of like, with the Page of Swords, in, looking at this card in particular, this person is graduating. You can see they have the cap and gown on, and they're standing on books. So it's kind of like, think about this metaphorically, where you're in school for, all of these years and you're gaining all of this knowledge. and you're so close to graduating. Maybe you do graduate, but you're still kind of at that in-between point where you're no longer in school, but you also don't have that new job yet. You know what I mean? So it's like some of you have been polishing something, have been working on a skill, a talent, something like that. Some of you, this is showing how you've, revamped your resume. Some of you, this is you up-leveling your own energy, right? Because you're looking for your soulmate. So whatever it is, you're getting new ideas, you're perfecting things, you're thinking about things differently, and you're taking a chance, you're dispersing your energy, you're putting your energy out into the universe, and then all of a sudden one day you're going to get that call back. You're going to get someone saying, hey, I've noticed you. Okay, because look here with the dandelion, is that what that is, dandelion, right? When it flowers like that, I'm pretty sure. Is that what that's called? Now I'm thinking the flower is something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but you see how everything's dispersing here? That's your energy going out into the universe, okay? It's so exciting. Okay. The Ace of Cups, yeah, you're literally opening the door to emotional abundance, to like literally everything that you've been working so hard on, all that energy that you put out there, it's coming back to you. Things are transforming for you. There's something about incredible luck where you're going to say, oh my gosh, if I didn't go there exactly when I went there, I wouldn't have met that person who had that connection, and that's how I got the job. Or it could be like you moved to the right place at the right time. Maybe you were trying to move somewhere and you were stuck, you couldn't get there, and then finally you're free to move there. And because you were delayed getting there, now there's a job opening for this perfect job that you would have missed if you would have gotten there earlier and gotten another job, right? I mean, obviously, if it was meant for you, you still would have run into that job, right? But you know what I'm saying, metaphorically speaking here, how things are just kind of lining up for you, and your hopes, your dreams, everything is falling into place for you. It's just, luck and right timing. You're in the right place at the right time. The Hierophant. So I feel with the Hierophant that you're being guided. Something's guiding you. So a higher power is guiding you, but I also feel that something is in your heart that's guiding you. It's your intuition. It's your gut instinct. Something is telling you to move here, to apply for this job at this company. Something's telling you to start that business. Okay, something's telling you to I'm hearing like, don't be afraid to break the rules. Don't be afraid to break out of the norm. Don't be afraid to follow your passion. Don't be afraid to do things differently. Don't be afraid to find the answers, within your soul, like what is calling you, because that is your truth. Okay, so I feel like there's something going on where you're kind of looking for your truth, or what your truth is and you're pursuing it. Okay, so let's see what else we have. The Emperor, yeah, exactly. You're pursuing something. Look at this. You're creating something. Okay, you have great plans, this great vision for something that you want to see happen, and you're kind of at that place. What I'm seeing here is in between visualization and making it happen. So in between planning and visualizing and finalizing everything and moving forward. That's why we have the Knight of Wands here, where you're leaping into this future that you've wanted for yourself, this future that's just there waiting for you. And this can also represent this surprise that's coming into your life, and you're like, oh, that's exactly what I've been waiting for. This is what I needed to connect the dots. This is what I needed to, maybe you've been trying to hire somebody to help you run your company, and this person just happens to show up at the right time, or you happen to be at the same place. You start a casual conversation and you realize, oh, This is someone who's looking for a job, and this is someone who can help me with my company. This could be you meeting, a potential employer at the right place at the right time. So, you're also breaking free from anything that was holding you back, with this being right below the 8 of Cups here. So yeah, everything's falling into place. And I just keep feeling like there's someone who is coming into your life, whether it's your future soul or, your soulmate, your future spouse, if it's an employer, if it's an employee, someone who connects the dots for you, someone who offers you the perfect building or the perfect place to live, or, so something like that. I feel like there's an actual human connected to this surprise, okay? And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, this makes sense because I was picking up Hermit vibes with the Hierophant here, where your things are coming together. This thing that's either like there's been a missing piece, or you've always wanted to pursue something. You're finding that, right? You're finding that piece of information. You're finding the missing link. You're putting the pieces together. You have the go ahead somehow, where you're realizing that you were here, right? This is another card that's showing that kind of in between phase, where you see how you're here and you want to get here. And so you've been waiting for the right time. Okay. You've been holding still, saying, no, it's not the right time yet. So your intuition is also going to play a very important role here. And you're ready to jump. Okay. See, this mermaid here is ready to just jump in the water, is ready for that perfect opportunity to come along. That's what's going to be surprising, because you've been in this holding pattern for a little while now, and that's changing. So even though, you can be expecting it, right? Saying, well, I know it's going to happen. I'm just here waiting. But the timing of it, like you could be thinking like, well, I hope it happens soon. Like I'm here waiting. And then it does happen soon. So you're expecting it, but at the same time, it was surprising. Does that make sense? So that's also possible. Okay, your last card. Oh, I love this for you. Okay, so you have the Four of Wands as your last card. This is showing that everything that you've been wanting, everything that you've been working so hard for is coming true. And this is another indication that whatever it is that you're pursuing, you're doing it with a true, honest heart, okay? That's why you have this really tall building here, because you're doing things right. You're not cutting corners. You're taking your time. You're waiting for the right opportunities. You're like, let's say building this building, okay, constructing this building. You're not using cheap materials. You're not leaving out bricks down here so that everything can fall down. No, you're taking your time. You're doing things right. You're putting your heart and your soul into this. And that's exactly why you're going to come out on top, and everything's going to come together for you, and it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. Okay. This is something that you can hold on to. You can continue to grow it, and it's going to be as loyal to you as you are to it. So this could be a person, place, thing, idea, dream, whatever it is. And it's everything's going to come together for you. So just remember the number 23, because that just popped up again. Spirit said, mention the number 23 again. So I'm mentioning the number 23. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And I feel like this read, I'm not sure if the time is correct, but I feel like this reading is just about 32 minutes. So that could be another thing to 23 or 32. So keep that in mind. And synchronicities, okay, keep those in mind too. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Opalite, And your card is in the hand. The universe is your partner, and it's number 31. So I feel that a surprise that's coming into your life has something to do with helping you feel safe and secure. Okay. I feel that your hard work is going to be paying off for you. Okay. And I feel the universe has your back. I feel that the universe has seen the energy that you put into something, this hard work that you put into something, and that the universe will in return take care of you. Okay. I feel like there's something about you believing in yourself, you believing that you can accomplish something, in the universe saying absolutely. And because I'm feeling like someone or something is admiring you, is admiring like your interest in something or your dedication or your hard work or something like that. And so this could be a person, it could just be the universe, your higher power, your spirit guide saying, okay, this person's really, on track. Let's, line things up for this person. So I feel like this right here is the surprise. And I feel like it's so close, like you're about to grasp something. Okay, so I feel like it's very, very close. Yeah, and so I feel like keep visualizing that you're already holding this thing, that you're already living the way that you want to be living, okay, with this, because it's going to bring you a lot of comfort. You're going to feel much, much safer and more secure than what you do now. The other thing that's really standing out to me with this card is, well, first of all, this just came to me. You see the hand is kind of coming out from somewhere down here. And what I'm seeing is the hand coming up, and as soon as the hand starts to like reach for something, then something appears, which is this here, which is the surprise. So yes, it is a surprise, but it's like, somehow it's the answer to what you need to feel better about your situation. So we'll see. I'm going to get more information, obviously, as we go along. That's just what I'm seeing right now. Okay, so back to the number 31. So what was really, really standing out to me with number 31 is the months in the year that have 31 days, okay? So if I am not mistaken, definitely look yourself. Maybe you know offhand. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's January, March, May, and then July, August, and then obviously October and December. So there could be something happening in those months for you that's significant. It could also be 31 days, okay? But could be 31 weeks too. But yeah, so there's something going on with that I wanted to mention. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? Okay. Affirmation for healing the heart. Exactly. Yeah. Remember how I said, whatever this is, it's going to make you feel safe and secure? Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. You see how this person is making this person who's upset feel safe and secure? And even the animal, look at the cat here. The cat is saying, hey, it's okay. It's going to be okay. And look at this dog. This dog feels safe and secure. Okay, there's warmth here. There's comfort. It's like the universe is saying, hey, it's okay. Everything's going to come together. You won't have to worry anymore. Okay. There's a shift happening in the energy around you. You won't have to struggle anymore. I'm feeling there's some kind of struggle going on with you. And it's like, I feel like you've been trying so hard and so hard and so hard. And in doing that, you're also trying so hard not to give up on something. And Spirit is saying that Just hold tight. Everything's going to come together for you. Everything's going to fall into place. And things are going to be different for you. Okay, this card was kind of sticking out a little bit, so I had to grab it. Let's see what it is. Cleansing body and spirit. Absolutely. Things are going to get better for you. Spirit is really trying to comfort you right now. For some of you, this is a loved one who has passed on, who's trying to comfort you. Oh, yeah. For some of you, you're alone, and this person here is representing someone who's passed on. But they're there with you, and they're holding you, and they're comforting you, and they're trying to tell you that everything is going to be okay. Just hang on, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to shift for you. Everything's going to line up for you, so just try to hang on. Oh, okay. Let's see. What else do we have with this card? Well, I can tell you that when this surprise comes in, this is kind of how you're going to feel. Like, okay, I can relax now. I can literally, like, you can take a bath, right? You can relax. You can, not be so tense. And cleansing body and spirit, I feel like whatever the surprise is, it's going to allow you to do that. Okay, it's going to allow you to do just exactly that. And you're going to cleanse away, like I'm seeing, this person obviously is taking a bath here, and I'm seeing that when you get out of the bath and you let that water go down the drain, it's like letting go of anything that no longer belongs to you. All that worry, all that stress is going away, okay? So very powerful, very, very powerful already. And look at, you have light in every single card. You have the light here, you have the fireplace here, and then there's candles here. And then you have the light streaming through the window here. So there's a very, very powerful shift that's going to be happening for you. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life night and day. Night and day. Right now, there's a huge feeling of lack, worry. Things are going to change for you. I mean, look at this person here, literally has some kind of tool or something that's bringing me apples, getting them off the tree. This is you. You're literally going to be just watching the abundance pour into your life, like literally. Look at all the baskets that are full of apples or fruit, whatever this is up here. And look at how many are in this, this little sheet here. And, there's something here about, like, something, sorry, it's like it's coming through and it's not quite here yet, but there's something about honesty, about not giving up on yourself, keep going forward. And it's like believing in yourself at the same time, like believing in yourself when you wanted to give up, okay? And being rewarded for that, being rewarded for not giving up, for, staying true to yourself and keeping, as you keep pushing through it, all that effort, it's not going unnoticed, okay? With whatever you're going through, whatever's going on with you, it's not going unnoticed. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. This is exactly what I was saying. Your light is shining brightly. You not giving up, it's not going unnoticed. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I feel some of you are just pushing and you don't know where you're going. You don't know You're just trying to get through daily life. Like at this point, I feel some of you are kind of in survival mode. And it's like, is this ever going to end? Am I ever going to see relief from this? Yes, you will. You absolutely will. It's been a long road. It's been very tough. It's been very lonely. Okay, but that's all going to change. Look at this butterfly. Things are changing for you. Things are transforming for you. The universe is definitely paying attention to everything that you've been doing. Yeah, I feel the energy. It's like a lot of you want to give up, and Spirit is saying, don't do that. There's so many people cheering you on, so many like energies cheering you on. Okay, someone who's passed on to the other side is with you, probably sitting with you right now as you're watching this. Your spirit guides, your higher powers, there's people cheering you on, and they're saying that you're going to get the answers. Things are going to shift for you, even though right now you hearing that you're like, yeah, I don't know, right? But it's going to happen. Okay, let's get into your tarot cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3. What is this surprise that will change everything for pile number 3? Okay, this card really wants to come out, so we're going to look at this one first. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. So you have the King of Cups here. Like I said, abundance is pouring into your life, but I feel first and foremost, the abundance that's coming into your life is emotional stability. Again, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling grounded, feeling like you don't have to worry about things anymore. Okay, so feeling like you're just gonna crumple up into yourself here, feeling like that's your only option, right? Or that's what you want to do, but your true option is to keep going, right? You're gonna feel like this pretty soon, okay? You're gonna feel like, wow, that was rough, but I made it through it, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, do you see what's happening here? This is stability. This is feeling grounded. This is feeling rooted somewhere, like you have roots somewhere. You're no longer floating in midair trying to like tread air, right? It's not even tread water. You're trying to tread air, which is seemingly impossible, right? Things are going to calm down for you, okay? Do you see how the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, you know, they're sitting in their chairs. They're grounded, they're safe, they're secure, they're comfortable, okay? You're not comfortable right now, but you're going to be. And if finances are an issue for you right now, okay, because you do have abundance here, right? I'm feeling first and foremost, it's emotional abundance, but if finances are a problem for you right now, obviously when your finances get better, a piece of your emotional instability is going to get better, right? So if finances are a problem for you right now, they will not be in the future, okay? And that could be something, that could be like what's connected to this surprise, okay? It could be something financial, but it's definitely night and day with how you're feeling, your emotions that you're feeling every day. That is going to change for you. And I feel that's really what the most surprising thing is going to be, is how much better you feel, okay? Yeah, look, you have the Temperance card. This, again, this is showing that surprise is coming into your life. And when it comes into your life, you have emotional stability, you have financial stability, you have hope, okay? There's healing, there's hope here, there's seeing things differently, realizing that, you know what, things are changing, things are coming into balance, and realizing that the universe is not working against you, because it may have felt that way. It may have felt like everything's falling apart. No matter what I do, nothing's coming together. And I've been working so hard and I've been trying to keep the faith, but I'm really losing my patience here. And Spirit is saying that, you know, just keep the faith. Know that everything's going to come into alignment for you with this Temperance card. Seven of Pentacles, this is what I was just saying. You're losing your patience. You may have already lost your patience. It's like, look, I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've been looking. I've been asking. I've been working hard. I've been dedicated, and nothing has happened yet. So why don't I just give up, right? That's the energy that I'm feeling here. But the thing is that you get up the next day and you do it again, and you don't give up. You keep going, and the universe is going to reward that type of behavior. Okay, now look at the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this figure here is looking more like this way, right? But why is this person, energy, squirrel, whatever you want to call it, because it's half human, half squirrel, looking this way, right? Because every time they looked over here, nothing happened. Okay, so this is showing that surprise, that when this energy here, when this figure here looks this way, they're gonna, because I'm seeing this figure here kind of jump in surprise, like, oh, when did that happen? When did these pentacles, you know, when did that one pentacle there, when did it turn into this sunflower? And then if you see this one next to it, right, see how it's bigger than these here? So something's going to happen. You've been waiting for this to happen for quite some time now. And your time is finally about to arrive. So keep going, keep having that patience. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I know you want to give up, but it's going to happen for you. And look, once this one sprouts, this one's about to sprout, and then what's going to happen? The rest of these are going to sprout. And then you're going to have this great abundance that's pouring into your life. Oops. Okay. So we have the Hierophant. Oh, okay. So there's a higher power at play here. And I can see your frustration because things have to go according to some plan. I feel that it's out of your hands right now. But what's happening is it's falling into your hands. So things have been out of your control, and it's been very, very frustrating, but that is shifting. That is shifting. This here, see, do you see the keys on this figure's, around this figure's neck? You're getting the keys, you're getting the solution. There's going to be movement that happens. Ooh, Spirit says keep the faith. Keep the faith, because it's like I said, you want to give up, but you don't, because there's this voice in the back of your head. It's your intuition telling you keep going. Keep going. It's not always going to be like this. It's not always going to be this difficult, okay? Things are going to change for you. You're not going to feel so tied down and restricted, and, you know, something's going to appear. You're getting these keys placed in your hand. For some of you, it's quite literally, okay? And then others of you, it's metaphorical, where someone's showing up who can help you. You're getting a job. You're, you know, getting information. Things are shifting. Some of you, it could be health related, where, you know, you're feeling stuck. You're not finding the answers. You haven't found the right practitioner yet, and you will, okay? You will. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly, okay? There's transformation. There's so much hope. So Spirit says, do not give up. Like, this is the worst time. Don't give up, okay? Because this would be the worst time to give up, because things are going to shift for you soon. Yep, we have the Hangman here. you're sick and tired of being here. You're like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I get it already. Like, let's just move on. But then you're still stuck here, right? But you haven't given up yet. I know you haven't given up yet because you're watching this reading, okay? Spirit wants me to say that to you. We know you haven't given up yet. So don't give up, okay? Things are shifting for you. Things are changing. And the number 12 is taking me back. I'm seeing a calendar with 12 months. Remember how number 31 is like just, there's something about a calendar. And there's something about the months that have 31 days in the calendar, or, you know, in the month. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. I don't know right now what that is. Well, I mean, I do know what it is, but I don't know specifically what it is because this is, you know, a general reading. So I feel that surprise is happening in one of those months when things come together, when things shift for you, when you can finally relax a little bit, okay? When you'll finally start to see things falling into place for you. The Three of Cups, what did I just tell you? Okay, something about the calendar months that have 31 days in them. That is when this surprise happens, when things fall into place, when things fall into line. It's surprising. There is a celebration connected to it. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I can finally move forward. I can't believe I'm finally, you know, getting a job, or I'm finally able to move somewhere I want to go to. I'm finally talking to the right person. I'm finally getting through something, right? I finally got the answers to this health problem or whatever problem it was. I finally figured it out, and there's so much celebration here. And this is just the beginning. The Three of Cups is telling me that things are shifting for you, but it's just the beginning, okay? Things are going to get so much better for you. Okay, then we have the Fool 2.0. How do it's like you're being given a second chance, okay? For some of you, you tried something before and it didn't work out. Excuse me, see? So my throat catches like that. There's something that's like stuck, something that you need to let go of. So for some of you, you tried something in the past and it didn't work out as you intended, or something fell apart, or something happened, right? Just somewhere along the line, something, and it made you feel like you want to give up, okay? Now, what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be given a second chance with something, with life, maybe. Some of you maybe feel so beaten down, excuse me, by your circumstances that you're holding on to a little shred of hope, okay? And then this surprising thing comes into your life and you're saying, you know what? I have my life back. I feel better. I have freedom again, because with the Hierophant, I'm feeling like there's some sort of restriction, okay? But you have the keys here, so that restriction is going to be lifted and you're going to feel free again. And it like breathes new life into like literally your body and your spirit that we see here, okay? I'm seeing with this card so much relief. It's like, oh, I can finally move on. I finally figured it out. I'm not stuck anymore. And I feel like at that point, it's going to be kind of a slower process where you're like, feel like you're walking on eggshells for a little while, because it's almost like for a little while you might not believe it because you've been stuck in survival mode for so long. But Spirit says you can absolutely believe it, okay? Things are shifting for you and you can move forward with confidence, knowing and believing that things are truly better, okay? We have the Hermit. Yeah, see, you're coming out of this phase where you felt stuck. You needed to figure things out. You didn't have the answers. You felt like you couldn't do the things that you wanted to do. Somehow I'm feeling there was some kind of restriction that had a hold on you, and it was making you feel, you know, you were approaching the point of feeling hopeless and helpless, okay? But, I mean, look at this. Look at the light. And remember we talked about the light here. So there's this light that's coming into this person's hand. And look here, that in this card, this figure is actually holding the light. So here, it's really close, but here you're holding it. And then we have the light here, right, with the fire and the candles. So something is keeping you going, okay? And then all of a sudden, things fall into place, things make sense, and you get exactly what you've needed in order to have this 2.0, this restart. Yeah. And then it's like you just want to, you know, wow, you want to just dive right into something. And here you have the Judgment card. This is what I've been telling you. This is that restart. This is feeling like, wow, things have come together. I've figured things out. I'm no longer, like, this is kind of like that surprise again, that it's like you're hearing things differently, you're seeing things differently, you found the answer. Look at how happy this person or this figure looks down here, right? Because these cards, they're half human, half animal, half animal. So it's like, oh my God, finally. The sense of relief that I'm getting is amazing. It's amazing. And look at how the Judgment card is right below the Seven of Pentacles. And remember how I told you this figure, when this figure turns their head, their, you know, direction over here, it's like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? The feeling that follows that very quickly afterward is this feeling right here, with your hands up in the air saying, it is finally here. I've finally made it through this. I'm not stuck anymore. I can finally move forward with something. And whatever this is, you know, you have the infinity symbol right here on the Fool card. So whatever this is, it's going to, it really is like infinite abundance with the infinity symbol here. So do you see the synchronicities here? Because I knew there was something with this infinity symbol. And I'm, you know, trying to feel that energy. And then all of a sudden, Spirit was like, look at this card. It's infinite abundance. That's how, you know, it's something that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. Okay. Nobody can take this away from you. If you wanted to, you could give it away, but I mean, that, you know, that's absurd. I don't know why you would do that, right? So nobody can take it away from you. You're going to feel safe and secure and so much better. Yeah, look at this. This shows me how you feel. This is the energy that I'm telling you that I feel. You know, we look at this card here, affirmation for healing the heart. This person, there's something wrong. And then look at this, okay? And look at how the swords are going through the wings on this card. And, you know, that's the energy that I was feeling. It's like someone clipped your wings. You can no longer fly. You're being held down. And it's devastating. It's literally like you feel hopeless. You feel helpless. You want to give up, but you didn't. You are still looking for a solution. You kept going. And what you're being given is hope and renewal and the second chance so that you will be able to heal. Because remember, we had affirmation for healing the heart, cleansing body and spirit. You will be able to heal these wounds on the wings here, and then you will be able to enjoy the full 2.0 energy and spread your wings and fly, and you won't ever have to feel this energy again. Okay. And your last Like, could you have a more perfect last card? This is the Ace of Cups. Do you see what I'm saying here? Look at the Ten of Swords. Look at how hopeless you feel. This is exactly what I've been saying throughout your entire reading. And look at the synchronicities here with the Ten of Swords and this card here, Affirmation for Healing the Heart. Do you see how these two go together? And then the very next card up here is Cleansing Body and Spirit, which this person is in water here in the bath. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So do you see how things are progressing here? Do you see the synchronicities? Things are coming together for you. Things are going to balance out for you. There's new life, new emotions, new hope, new balance, new people, new experiences. Literally, it's like the universe is helping you breathe new life into your whole entire world. Okay. Yeah, it's just, everything is just so much better for you. So much better. And everything is starting to come together. Let me see something here. What is this? 10. So you have, because I wanted to see before I close out your reading, remember how I was talking about the months that end in 31, right? That have 31 days. So May is one, right? So 5 in May. December, obviously, so 12. Okay, so these two cards, not September, but October. Oh, and look how these cards are all lumped together. I wanted to see which cards you have that match up to the months that have 31 days. So there's more than just these three here, but you have May, you have October, and you have December here. So this is a timeless reading, okay? But these 3 months could have some sort of significance in this whole surprise that's going on here, okay? So yeah, just take that for what it is, okay? And I wish you so much luck, and just know that everything's gonna get better for you, okay? I wish you so much luck. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching.